Do you think that we've been retreating under President Obama from the world stage?
Oh, absolutely. Not only have we been retreating from the world stage, but we've also been retreating from the standpoint of our economic prowess. And so both of those collectively have really hurt the standing of the United States globally.
I'm here with Governor Rick Perry from the great state of Texas. Governor, thank you for talking with us.
Good to be here.
You're smiling. Very few people I've ever known who've been indicted are smiling in their mugshot and go get ice cream afterwards. Why are you so upbeat, considering many people are considering you as a presidential candidate? Are you worried about how that will change their view of you?
Well, I'm not. I think they see through it, just as David Axelrod and Lanny Davis, Alan Dershowitz, Jonathan Chatt, individuals who would never vote for me, but they clearly say that this is a completely out of line indictment by a runaway, abusive prosecutor, and we'll find that to be the case when this is said and done. Hopefully, it'll be over with quickly. Standing up for the rule of law is important, and what I did, governors have done for decades, and I want to protect Democrat or Republican, man or woman who's going to be the governor of Texas in the future, their ability to govern. And the idea, if people go take a look at the video of the DA, her attitude towards law enforcement, her obvious drunken state that she was in, that individual was going to be in charge of $7.5 million of Texas taxpayer money in the Public Integrity Unit. Not only did I, but I think the vast majority of the people of the state of Texas lost faith in her. People of Travis County want to pay for that. That's their call, but not the citizens of Texas.
You've run for president before. We know you're thinking about it again for 2016. What has changed about where America is from when you made that consideration back in 2012 to your thought process as you go through it now?
Well, certainly economically, this country is still what I consider to be way off of where it could be, should be. And I think a lot of the reflection of the turmoil in this country is a reflection of the lack of hope that people have to be able to take care of their families. What we've done in Texas, on the other hand, we've led the nation in the creation of jobs. 35% of all the new private sector jobs created since I've been governor in America have been in Texas. That same type of economic wealth and economic prosperity can occur in this country, but it's going to take a president, it's going to take a Congress, both dealing with the tax, the regulatory, the energy side, if you will, to get America back on track. And we've just continually seen this administration push back on the energy side, continue to put America in a poor position foreign policy-wise. So we need some leadership that has a vision, and a vision of real hope for this country.
Now, a lot of Americans certainly would like America to be able to focus on America and the economy, but with all we're seeing in the Middle East, with Iraq and Syria, obviously there is a role that America has to play outside of our borders. What is your view of America's role in the world?
Well, the first thing is we have to have an economic policy that allows us to have the resources so that we can have an influence outside the borders. And that is the first and most important thing that you do, I would suggest to you, as a governor or the President of the United States. Put policies into place that will give the confidence to the job creators that they can risk their capital, have a chance to have a return on their investment, and keep more of what they work for. Our tax policy, very against that, and the regulations that we see coming out of Washington, D.C. that are job killers. So you get this country back on track from the standpoint of job creation and wealth creation, and then you'll have the resources coming in to be able to deal with building our military back up so that we can not only project but back up our power in the world. At that particular point in time, America can again become a place that our allies, they know that we're going to be there, and our enemies fear us.
Do you think that we've been retreating under President Obama from the world stage?
Oh, absolutely. Not only have we been retreating from the world stage, but we've also been retreating from the standpoint of our economic prowess. And so both of those collectively have really hurt the standing of the United States globally.
Final question for you as a chief executive. Many people have been watching what's happening in Ferguson, Missouri, and they're concerned about the militarization of local police units and the like. You yourself have had to send in the National Guard, however, before. What is the proper role? Is this something that you're concerned about, this kind of militarization at the local level?
Yeah. Well, I think there's a balance, and a governor, or a president for that matter, has to project and explain why you take the actions that you do. We're a great country because of the rule of law. You must have the both sides of this needs to be balanced, where the people understand that there's a rule of law. You protect private property, you protect the citizens' health and well-being, but at the same time, very thoughtfully deploy those resources. And I mean, you don't send a Mack truck in to carry a wheelbarrow worth of gravel. So thoughtfully deploying the resources, but where the citizens know that the rule of law is going to be respected. And I think that's the real balance, whether you're a governor, whether you're a mayor, whether you're a police chief, or whether you're the President of the United States.
Governor, thank you very much.
Genevieve,
appreciate it.
Honored to be with you.
All these issues are things that we cover regularly on the Daily Signal, and I encourage you to go there to continue to follow them, dailysignal.com.